this video we're going to explore phonics. We're really going to think about that initial sound and how we can match objects with that initial sound. Now James is just starting on his phonics journey. He's really starting to learn the letters and the sound that goes with them. So we're going to play a very simple little game that is really easily set up, and it's fun and it uses objects from home. Okay, so all I have done on my piece of paper, as you can see, is just I have written some of the letters that James has started working with in school. And we are just going to recap on those sounds. Your child may or may not know the letter names at this point, because some schools actually teach the sound first. So if your child doesn't know the letter name, please don't be alarmed. It is natural that sometimes the sounds are introduced first because they are the most important. Okay, so James, what we're going to do is we're going to look at these different letters, okay? And you're going to tell me what letter it is and what sound it makes, okay? Do you think you can?
Yeah.
Okay, let's have a look. And also, if your child is doing a program like Jolly Phonics, do encourage them to show you the action that goes with it as well. James uses Jolly Phonics in his school, so I will encourage him to show me the action, because making all those connections really helps the children then when it comes to identifying those different sounds. Okay, so first letter. Good boy, excellent. Do you know what the name of the letter is?
S.
Good boy. Right, what about this one? And what's that?
A.
Good. Good boy. Do you know what the letter name is?
Yeah.
What is it?
R.
Good boy, well done. This is a hard one, can you remember? Good boy, excellent. Do you know what its name is?
T.
Good. Now there will be ones they will be getting stuck on, so do encourage them and do help them. So James, I'm going to show you the action for this one to see if you can remember. Do you know the action of this one? Good boy, well done, good.
I.
That's I, yes. So what about this next one?
D.
Good boy. Very good. Your sounds are excellent today. Now careful, because good boy, well done. And actually making that emphasis between that N and that M sound is really important, because it does sound very similar to the children. What's this one again? Good boy. Do you see how your teeth are going like this? They don't do that when you make that sound, do they?
They do. Yum, yum.
Good, well done, excellent. So once you've recapped on those sounds that you want to target, then you can start to introduce the concept of the little game. So today, James, what I've got now I've got a big pile of your toys in here, and I've got fruit, and I've got everything in this basket, and you helped me collect them, didn't you?
Yeah.
So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to start by showing him an object from the box, and I'm going to ask him just to set it on the letter, match it to the letter. So the skills that you're addressing in this are that letter recognition and also that sound, that phonic recognition as well. Okay, Aaron, James, let's start with an easy one. Right, what is this first of all?
Apple.
Apple. And we're focusing on that initial sound, the sound that the word actually begins with. Okay, so what sound does apple begin with? Can you find its match on the board? Can you put it on there? Good. For apple. Okay, ready for the next one? Let's see. What is this?
Car.
Okay, can you find its match on the board?
Yeah.
Now careful. What sound does that make? And what sound does this car begin with? Listen to the sound. So it is absolutely fine for your child to get this incorrect. I know that James is struggling over some of those sounds. So this is a really perfect opportunity to filter out those misconceptions and also to really start to think more about that initial sound. And it's a great little activity for that. So I want you to listen to the sound, okay?
Right.
Okay, so and I want you to listen to these two sounds as well. Are you ready?
Yeah.
T, t, t. You ready?
Yeah.
Car, car, car. Does it have a t, t, t
No.
in it? No.
No.
Okay, right. Now you also said this one. Listen. D, 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 d. Listen. Car, car, car. You're hearing the R sound, good boy, but that's at the end, so well done. But what's the beginning sound? Car. Listen, it's not on the board. Car, car. Do we have a k on the board? No. So that was me actually trying to trick him, and it did work, and it was really a really good way of actually seeing those misconceptions. So sometimes the letter might not be on the board, so we just leave our little object over there. Okay?
Okay.
Was that a bit sneaky, was it? Mummy was being a bit sneaky, wasn't she? Okay, ready? Next one?
Yeah.
Let's see. One of our little favourite characters. What is it?
Smurf.
Right. What does Smurf begin with? Good boy. Can you put him on?
Yeah.
Okay, good. There he is. Okay, ready for next one? Let's see. What is this?
Stone.
Well, it's not a stone.
Rock.
A rock, yeah. Okay, so what? Good boy. Well done. Now this time I'm going to change the game up a little bit and I'm going to give him a wee bit more responsibility. I'm going to ask you, James, now to look in the basket and see if you can find, let me see, something beginning with So have a wee look in there. See if you can find anything that begins with an sound. What's that? What is it?
Pencil cutter.
Does that begin with
No.
No. Who's that?
Bow.
Does that begin with
No.
No. Oh, I know. How about this? I'm going to give you two things and you have to decide which one begins with the M. So if you do want to make it a little bit easier, if you think, no, this is too challenging for my child, actually do make it a wee bit easier for them and give them an option rather than a big pile. It just depends on your child's ability how you approach this. So I'm going to give you two things now, James. I'm going to give you a kiwi and a minion. Which one begins with a sound? Kiwi or minion?
None.
Listen. Kiwi or minion?
Million.
Good boy. Put them on. Okay. Right.
You can't really sound that.
Next one. I'm going to give you two objects again. Okay. This time, are you ready?
Yeah.
I'm going to give you two here. Look. Pumpkin or
Pumpkin.
listen, you have to look at your letters. Pumpkin and hat. Which one can go on the board and which letter does it need to go on? Hat.
Hat.
Right. Is there hat? What does hat begin with? Tell me. Show me the action. What does hat begin with? Right. Is there a
No.
no? So it can't go on. So it's going to have to be the pumpkin. Pumpkin.
Pear.
Good boy, well done. Okay, ready? Next one. This time I want you to find a t, t, t sound,
Right.
okay? I'm going to show you two things again. Are you ready? I'm going to show you listening, ready? And actually try to choose sounds that are quite distinctive so that your child actually has a really good opportunity of being able to hear them. So I'm going to show you a truck or...
It's a fire engine.
Well, it's a fire truck. Let's call it a truck, okay?
Yeah.
Truck or rubber. What begins with t, t, t? Truck or rubber? You say the two words.
Truck or rubber.
Which one do you think begins with a t? Truck or rubber?
Truck.
Good boy, well done. And your child will need reinforcement. This is a game that may not be perfect the first time around. That's the whole idea of it. The whole idea is to test the sounds, get them incorrect, get them wrong, try again, try different objects, search around the house. You can even lead to being a little treasure hunt style where you actually get the child to go around the house when they become a bit more confident and looking for those letters around the house. We'll continue on with this, but we will leave you with that idea, and it is a really nice way of just simple using objects from home, and actually it's a fun little activity, especially when you start to change it into that idea of a treasure hunt. Okay?